Israel's Supreme Court approved the evacuation and demolition of Khan al-AHMAR settlement in 2018. Although successive Israeli governments didn't take action, Netanyahu is now being challenged to do so.
We are here because this is our land. When it comes to illegal building in Judea and Samaria, you cannot have double standards. We saw what happened last Friday when the authorities evacuated Jewish community that was built illegally.
Khan al-AHMAR behind me is one of 80 settlements built in an area called E1 along Israel's main highway between Jerusalem and the Dead Sea. Israel says they're illegal because they're built by Palestinians with European Union money on Israeli land.
It's not just about Khan al-AHMAR, it's about the future of Judea and Samaria and the future of our ability to have a rule of law here in Judea and Samaria.
Likud Knesset members Danny Danone and Yuli Edelstein visited E1 overlooking Khan al-AHMAR. They hope Netanyahu will evacuate it, setting a precedent for the removal of dozens of other illegal Palestinian settlements in biblical Judea and Samaria.
Strategically, this area is very important and sensitive. For us, it is the bridge between Jerusalem to the Dead Sea. That's why the Palestinian Authority is putting so much energy, so much money.
The 1993 Oslo Accords designate areas in the West Bank called A and B under some degree of Palestinian control. Khan al-AHMAR is in Area C under complete Israeli control. Meir Deutsch runs Regavim, a group dedicated to preventing illegal seizure of state land in Area C in what they consider biblical Judea and Samaria.
The black is where the Palestinians have been building. Within areas A and B, you see that 70% of areas A and B, again, under full Palestinian control, 70% of the land is not occupied.
Israel has already allocated other land for the people of Khan al-AHMAR to live on near Jerusalem.
The settlers of Khan al-AHMAR are interested, and we have it on tape. They are interested in moving to these legal plots, but the Palestinian Authority is not allowing them to move because the Palestinian Authority wants them to stay exactly over here, as I said, in the strategic place.
Palestinian protesters told journalists otherwise.
Why to move? This is the land for me as an indigenous Palestinian.
By taking this area, this land here, they just cut off the West Bank with the south from the north. This is part of the plans destroying any possibility for Palestinian state. So this is a Palestinian land. Israel is dealing with it as an Israeli land. It's not an Israeli land.
It's also about the involvement of the European Union, which leads to more complications.
The EU is very involved here in funding the illegal building here.
The EU is supplying them with illegal structures and with illegal electricity infrastructure, such as generators.
No European country can decide that they will construct illegally schools or kindergartens and then will protest the possible evacuation.
And as outside influence into the battle over the land of Israel continues, so do the internal struggles in Netanyahu's government. Julie Stahl, CBN News, overlooking Khan al-AHMAR in the hills of Judea.